Welcome back. You are looking at one of the many vehicles that you can see here at the Petawawa Military Museum. I'm joined now by Leading Seaman Hibbs, who is a very knowledgeable member of the staff here at the museum. So if people were to come and do a tour, would you be one of the people that would be showing them around?
Yes, I most certainly would. Right now I'm one of the longest serving member here in the museum. So.
And how many days were you saying that you've been out in sea as a leading seaman?
1,342 days.
Oh my gosh, and how many of those days were you seasick?
Not one.
Well, then you're a perfect guy for the job.
Well, I do my best.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, tell me a little bit about some of the pieces of artillery that are outside here at the museum.
Okay, this here is a Russian ASU-57. It was primarily designed for use with their airborne forces. It was an aluminum construction to be made as light as possible to be airdropped, and it utilized multiple parachutes and a retroactive rocket braking system. It first debuted during May Day in 1957, and it was quite popular with the Eastern Bloc countries.
So what is a piece of Russian equipment doing here in Petawawa?
This one, I don't know the exact story on how it arrived here. I'm assuming that it would have been something that was taken from Germany back when we had our forces deployed over there. Exactly,
okay. And I know there's a lot to cover, and we won't even be able to sort of touch the tip of the iceberg here today, but what is this giant missile-looking contraption?
This is an Honest John missile developed by the United States. It was used mostly in the 1950s and 60s, and it had the capability of carrying either a conventional or a nuclear payload. Of course, Canada utilized it with conventional payload with their the artillery units over in Germany.
Yeah, yeah. And what about the massive plane?
This is a Dakota, and I'm not entirely sure of the exact operations it's been on.
Yeah.
But the airframe has been identified as being utilized in several prominent operations.
It is so cool that people can come here and actually get to see pieces of military equipment up this close. You can climb on them, right?
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Really, may I?
Most certainly.
Okay. So what days is the museum open? Because I know leading up to Remembrance Day, you're giving that is really wet.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, the seats are canvas.
Leading up to Remembrance Day, you're doing more and more tours.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are the hours of operation for the museum?
Currently, we're on winter hours, which is at 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. 7 days a week.
Okay.
And we do accept book tours in the evenings.
Oh, really? What exactly is a book tour?
Like right now, various cadet corps, Cub Scouts call us in advance and ask us for a guided tour.
Perfect.
Which, due to the nature of them being in school, we have to do after hours.
Right.
And we're quite happy to accommodate any group who wants to come in.
Perfect. And there's no admission fee, but donations are encouraged.
Appreciated.
Thank you so much for speaking with us today. Head on down to the Petawawa Military Museum and take one of their guided tours. Very, very informative and very interesting. There's more coming up this morning on CTV Morning Live.